Hey, what's up, everybody? Makalei here, getting back to the $1 billion grind. And yes, we are about 10 minutes late starting today. And as you've probably noticed, I do not have a webcam up. Came down today. Oh, Lester, my friend, not right now. Came down today, and my cam link is just simply not showing up as a video capture device in my OBS. So I don't know if there's something wrong with the device, or if it's just a weird problem in my PC. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I will tell you what, though, I hope there's nothing wrong with it. I hope it isn't broken, because that is like $130 device. So that's not going to be good if it's broken. I'll probably have to revert back to a more normal webcam or something at that. But whatever, don't really have the time to look into it right this second. We'll troubleshoot that later on when we're not looking to knock out some grind here. So give me just 1 second here while I move my chat windows over and pop out. And there we go. It's a little hard to look at the chat when it's like 3 screens over to the right. I prefer to have it just right next to my gaming monitor so I can easily look over there. Anywho, let's get this going here. Actually, let's go back to the beginning. I like the original playlist, the original song in the playlist, Ambient Gold. It's like my favorite stream beat song. Perfect for just chilling and playing too, you know? So tonight we're starting off at just over 34 million, which is a pretty big step up from where we were previous days. So let's go ahead and let's get rotten, shall we? Whoops, I want Sekiro serve. All right, so we paid for it. I think we got to do the intel still. So let's get out there and see what we got. We got Procopio. I'm not sure where we're even at right now. You know, when you log back into the game, you never know exactly where you're at to start, especially when you're down in a submarine. So I do know I want to be by Procopio Beach, because that'll be the closest. I'm actually not that far away. I see my thing over, but you know what? It's worth the 10,000 to just move. Plus we get to see this beautiful animation. So yeah, I don't know what is going on with that cam link. I'm gonna have to take a good hard look at that. But basically, as far as OBS is concerned, it does not exist as a device. So rather than continue to fool with it, I decided it would probably be better to just get rid of the cam for today's view and go ahead and do my stream just without video, which kind of sucks. Anywho, I hope everyone's having a good week. This is, I know it's Thursday, but this is my Friday. So I will be working tonight, and then I am off for my 3-day weekend, which also gives me plenty of time to troubleshoot that cam link as well. And if I can't get it working, why, then I will just go on back to a webcam. As much as I hate to do that, it is what it is, you know? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't think it's under warranty anymore, because I've had it for a couple of years, and, you know, what do they give you on electronics these days? Like 90 days. Here, buy this, you know, hundreds of dollars worth of equipment, and, you know, if it just stops working after 90 days, we're sorry. I guess some stuff has longer warranties, like limited warranties. I am approaching these guys from the wrong side. I got to come over to the other side. And I want to blow up that truck and kill some of those guys, but I also don't want to hurt the plane. So, and you know what? Last time I went for those other guys, they ran right into the plane, and it caused me to hit the plane with a missile. So I am not doing that today. Today we are going to go sniper style. Let's do this. Sir, kindly stand still for a picture, sir. It's just a picture. That's all I'm going to do is take a picture. Oh, look at that. 2 for 1. Actually, I think that one's probably going to get back up, though. Oh, look. Oh, what are you hiding behind a briefcase? Really? Oh, the other one didn't get back up. Oh, nice. Nice. We got a 2-fer on that first shot, man. We went through we went through both of them. So let's go ahead So I gotta also get rid of my expanded radar, otherwise I won't be able to see anything like vision cones out on the island. And what do you think the target's gonna be today, man? I mean, I've had a long streak. I've had the last 6 heists in a row have been the bottom valued targets. I've had 4 tequila and 2 ruby necklace. So I feel like I'm due, man. I'm due for a pink diamond or a bearer bond at least. Let's get into the upper echelon, the upper value, and make a little more money. Now listen to me. Oh, I've only gotten tequila or diamond. I've only made $1.4 million in less than an hour for the last 6 times. Yeah, poor me, poor me. That's the thing about Cayo, man. Even on its worst day, you make so much more money than you ever could in this game before, and so no complaining about that. I don't know so much about the quality of the missions. They made those guys, they made the NPCs a little weak, little blind, little deaf. A lot of stuff goes on that I would have thought they would have noticed while you're doing it, but they just stand there like dummies. So there is that. But you know what? Given the price of the stuff in this game, if you want to buy the finer cars, if you want to have the finer things, well, then you need a way to make the finer level money, and Cayo certainly does afford us that. So I'm not going to complain too hard about it. It's probably the one thing Rockstar did in this game that I appreciate the most. Oh, and speaking of Rockstar and doing things, apparently they have fixed the exotic export, at least for PS5. We'll see. I'm on Xbox Series X. If you're in the know, you know with the expanded and enhanced edition when it came out, the exotic export stuff from the auto shop was broken. If you find one and you get in the car to go take it to the docks, your radar will start flashing like crazy, and then if you take it down to the docks, you'll see the Corona there, but it'll be like flashing, and if you drive into it, nothing will happen. So I was watching Tylarius' stream last night, and according to him, he said he heard it was working again, and so he went and he did one in front of us. And actually, you know, maybe it wasn't on a stream, maybe it was a video he posted. Well, I don't know. Tylarius has a lot of content, so sometimes I get it mixed up. Anyways, he posted something one way or the other that showed that it was working again, but he is on PS5. So I don't know if this is true for Xbox Series X. Sometimes they fix things for one and it doesn't get fixed for the other. Hopefully it is. When I get a chance this weekend, when I'm not like forced into the high-speed grind here, I'm definitely going to check it out and see, because that is one of my favorite activities in this game. It's relaxing. It's like a scavenger hunt. It's kind of fun to do it in a lobby with other people, because then you got that added element of either they're trying to do it too, or they just really don't want to let you do it. So you get that going on too, and that can be a lot of fun, a lot of crazy action trying to escape everybody. It's a little bit annoying trying to escape like a jet in a classic car. I mean stuff like that's not quite so much fun. But you know, the disrupting influence of other players aside, it is a fun activity, and I look forward to being able to do it again. So we'll see if they fixed it on my platform or not. I really don't know. All right, well, we're getting near the Corona. You know what else I saw on his stream? He flew into this yellow marker, and he didn't put his landing gear down, and it still took him to Cayo. And he didn't even make mention of the bug where this thing won't send you to Cayo. I'm afraid to do that. I don't want to risk it. It's not a big deal to put my landing gear down. But maybe at some point they fixed that. I can Google that and see if anyone said anything. I haven't heard anything, and I'm usually pretty in tune with Cayo things. But at any rate, what are we going to get here? What are we going to get? I'm hoping for pink diamond. I'm really hoping for pink diamond, and I'd be happy with bearer bonds. But it's too much tequila, man. Too much tequila is bad for the heart anyways. And you know, ruby necklaces, nobody wears necklaces anymore. So wait for this schlep to tell us to go stand aside. Yes, sir. Hey, watch your hands, pal. Watch your hands. Yeah. All right. So let's jump on the motorcycle. Unfortunately, as I've said in the past, I really hate nighttime on Cayo Perico because I can't see anything. And I'm afraid I'm going to run into some mysteriously, like, solid bush that will knock me right off my motorcycle, and I can't see half of them. So we'll just pick our way through the clearing here. Hope we don't fall. Okay, we go by to the right of this building here, or not building, but the picket fence. But then to the right of this disheveled little ruin over here, there's a pink flower here. There we go. I hit it. And you don't have to hit it, but it's just something that I look for. And then I come on down to the left here and go to the north dock, because this is really the only place I like to go when I'm grabbing the secondary targets. And we've been doing okay on secondaries, actually. Secondaries have been decent. A lot of cocoa and a lot of brownie mix. But I can see we've got a guard, so I'm going to have to wait for him to come down and then turn around. That's a bummer. A lot of times at night, the guard on the road there won't be there, so I can just like run up and do it. It also means there's a time pressure when I get up there, because he's going to turn around, and that's when I'm going to go there. But he, there he goes. He turns around, but he will come back. So I've got to like move fast and take the pictures fast. And I don't like getting stuck here for like another pass with him, but it is what it is. And of course there's 3 targets, and I see cash, and I gotta wait. Come on. First time it makes me scroll through the list here. And then I've got, it looks like Coca-Cola, which is good. Yep. And then I'm going to guess that's cash over there again. And he is coming back. So, yep, we got cash, cocoa, and cash. This guy, he's just coming out here, so I think I can probably run behind him. And yeah, because he's standing still. I'm just going to run right by him, behind him. And there we go. Nice. He stayed perfectly still for me. That was very kind of him. So it looks like we got brownie mix over here. And I'm going to guess that's cash over on the left. It is. Okay, we got one more chance for double cocoa. It's going to be over here. There's 2 tables in this place, in this little building over here. I've decided cocoa is easier to say than Coca-Cola. And all right, looks like, is it cocoa on the left, or is it brownie? I can't, until I zoom in, my old eyes can't tell. Oh, it's cash. Good Lord. Okay, and what's on the left? Yeah, it's cash. So we got cash and cash. So honestly, we can do the, I'm going to swing down here and just swim. So we can do the cocoa from the left and then the brownie mix from the right. Or we can just grab the cocoa and then grab the 2 cash. And that'll be adequate as well. So, all right. So let's get back on our motorcycle. It's time to find out the real prize. Time to get the real news now. What is our primary target going to be here? I am curious. Anyone want to take any bets? Is it going to be tequila again? Or are they going to finally be nice? Are the random number generator gods going to be nice and give me my pink diamond? Okay, I got to watch the guy up in the guard tower. Specifically, I'm watching his vision cone and my radar down there. He's looking the other direction right now, but I don't like to go. I don't like to start going when he's looking in the other direction, because a lot of times he will swing around and he will look back at me right as I go, just like he just did. So instead, I'll wait for him to get to like he is right now. He's kind of looking toward me, but not exactly. And as soon as he turns there, he'll swing around. That's when I'm going to go. Come on, man. Turn around. Hey, what's that over there? Nope, he didn't fall for it. There he goes. Okay, so now here we go. Try not to jump to the left. Actually, we went a little more to the right, which is good. And man, my man is a BMX monster. I guess it's not BMX on a motorcycle, is it? How about motocross? All right, so we got that car going down there, but he's already by. Question is, will it spawn another car up here ahead of me? I really hate when it does that, but it has been known. Nope. No evil spawn. Okay, good deal. Good deal. So now we're going to get up here. I don't see, there's no guard at the base of the tower, which means the control box will be on the ground floor, and I can jump the motorcycle in without worrying about alerting anybody, because there's nobody here to hear me. Oh, okay, good. There. Old eyes didn't see it. I was going to say, that's weird. It should be on the ground floor. So we got a little math problem now. I'm good at maths. Obviously it can't be 8 or 4 times 10, because that would be much greater than 34. So it's going to be the 1 times 10, and the only other option is times 2. So boom, we're just going to connect the rest of them through. And 34. See how you do that? That's how that works. All right. So, moment of truth. Moment of truth. What is it going to be, guys? Rockstar, give me pink diamonds. You don't give me enough of them. And basement. Here we go. It's bearer bonds. Look at that. I said I'd take bearer bonds. Bearer bonds I shall have. Okay. Nice. Okay, we are done scouting. Let's start doing the preps and get out of here. So bearer bonds are cool. The one difference it'll make to the prep. Hold on a second. Let me jump my sessions back to my Kosatka. Bearer bonds are good. They're the second most valuable. I mean, always excluding the pink panther, really. Telling my age there. Always excluding the panther statue, which is the most valuable primary target, but is only available on special. Bearer bonds are the second most valuable normal target. They're definitely worth getting. The difference it'll make to prep will be, instead of getting the plasma cutter in prep missions, I will have to go to the casino and get the safe codes instead, the safe combination. So that'll be the big difference there. So we will wait for the session jump here. And that'll give me an opportunity to take a sip of water. And again, if you're just joining, I apologize for the lack of camera today. My cam link went bye-bye when I came online today. I don't know what happened to it. It is not appearing as a device as far as OBS is concerned. I will definitely have to look into that and get that fixed. I do have a normal webcam that I could put back up as a secondary if my cam link is kaput, but hopefully that is not the case, and hopefully I'll be able to get that working again. I just don't know what the problem is right now. So we will, and I didn't have time to look at it because it was time to grind. Gotta get my grind on. So let's go to weapon loadout and go to suppressors. Always buy the suppressors. Go with the crack shot loadout. That's my favorite. You may have your own. And sweetness, we got 707 Vespucci to start. So we don't have to mess around blowing up Meriwether helicopters. Always a good thing. And let's move to Vespucci Beach for 10,000 freaking dollars. And while that's doing that, I am going to re-expand my radar out. Okay. And so that's the other thing. When I was watching Tylarius' stream last night, and he was doing Cayo, his Kasaka was back down to 2,000. And I asked him about it, and he said that it had been 10,000 for him for a little while also, but that now it went back down to 2,000 for them. So maybe that's something they're fixing. Maybe they haven't rolled out the fix to everybody yet. I'm hoping that'll change, but at least it suggests that the $10,000 price is not actually a real thing. It's not meant to be. It's a mistake. It's a bug. It's a fluke, and then that means hopefully they'll fix it. Again, an extra $8,000. I mean, you know, I make twice that when I steal a modded Sentinel off the street and sell it. So that it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal breaker or anything like that. It's just one of those things you notice. You know, you're used to doing when you do something all the time and it always costs 2,000, and suddenly it costs 10,000. You're like, what's going on there? So, all right, we're getting back to the building here. And this is actually the best location for this mission because it's close to the Kasaka and it's easy to land a helicopter on this roof and get in and get out. So, all right, here we go. Look at that. I got skills. Yes, I do. I landed a tiny helicopter in a huge blank area. All right, so here we go. I always stealth this if I can. Every now and then the alarm goes off and it's kind of funny. But we'll go with the silenced AP pistol. We'll come up here. And got him. Now we got 2 more victims here. Guy on the left first. And the guy on the right. There. I delayed a little bit there. And that guy. Okay. All right. Yeah, when you're doing the 2 that are right next to each other, you don't want to wait too long before doing the second one because everything will get alerted. They'll get alerted at that point. But I couldn't seem to get my reticule on his head there to take him down. Okay, 1751-28. Where is it? I think I see it. There it is. Weapons are mine. Again. How many times do I got to steal from these guys, man? I wish Rockstar would give you like maybe like a money incentive, like if you want to buy the equipment, you can, so you don't have to keep doing these same missions all the time. I think that would be kind of cool. But I don't know how they would fairly balance that price-wise. So is it left or right to go to the roof? Left. Okay, good. I thought it was left. I got to get that down. I did accidentally go to the ground the other day, which really surprised me. I hadn't done that in a long time. And yeah, it's not a good thing when you do it because you come out basically in the middle of a bunch of guys with machine guns, and then the helicopters come down, swooping down on you too. So it doesn't work well to go to the outside on the ground after you've gotten the weapons. You definitely want to go out on the roof. Oh, it's a beautiful day coming over Vespucci Beach. You can see that glow in the sky. The sun's going to be coming up. Say what you want about the age of this game. For a 1,000-year-old game, man, the graphics the images are pretty beautiful, especially like the sun and the water stuff. I think they did such a good job with it. And I remember that early on, too, when I was first just like riding along in this world. I remember just being amazed at how crazy beautiful it was. And what a great job they did with the visuals, the images. They really made it feel like a real city. I think this is maybe one of the greatest game maps ever made, in my opinion. Anyway, for me, it is. You know, this loading screen is going to take a minute. I'm going to grab myself another sip of water. There we go. Got to keep the voice silky smooth. Actually, I'm just really thirsty. All right, so we go back to the planning screen, and now we got to get the approach vehicle. As always, I'm going to do the long fin. So it's going to be Vinwood. That's good. It's the furthest one away, but it's the easiest one to get the boat out of because it's just a straight shot. There's like no gate. There's no turns. It's really easy to get the boat out of there. So just have to fly over, and then there's a longer drive than the other ones. Although really, I don't know. A longer drive, then maybe not. I mean, Vespucci, even though it's really close to where we're at right now, the drive you have to take to get it over to the docks is probably maybe just as long or even a little bit longer now that I think about it. Yeah, anyways, either way, it's a pretty easy mission, and then we end up with a long fin, and we've got our approach to Cayo. I don't like fog, though. I don't like fog in Los Santos. Look how foggy this is. I like it when it's like crystal clear, sharp, bright, beautiful days. I also don't like it when it rains too much. I mean, I guess some variation is good, some variety is good, but in general, my favorite weather in Los Santos is the bright, sunny, clear days. And that's, you know, not surprising because that's my favorite weather in real life, too. Although maybe in real life, I have a tendency to prefer, like, colder, snowy days. Yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth on that. So I got a call from my Phantom Wedge. Boom. And let's put the old Sparrow back in the Kasatka. And let's put on some body armor, because these guys are going to shoot me. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm messing up. Oh, wow. I only have one armor left. I have to stop by my agency and, like, restock weapons, snacks, armor, that kind of thing. I've been letting it go too long. Maybe after this, after I deliver this, I'm going to go to the agency real quick and get that stuff from the armory before I continue. So as you can see, this is nice and easy. It's just right in here. There's no gates to worry about. You basically just back straight in, hook up, and go. There we go. And you could make a right there and take the main road across, but honestly, my favorite route is along here. And that way I don't have to make that U-E on the road. And so let's zip along here. All right, now gotta watch out. You cannot catch me, cop air. You cannot catch me. Let's watch out for the police vans, though, man, because they will put out spike strips sometimes, and those spike strips will cripple this thing. The tires are not bulletproof on this thing. So spike strips are bad news for us. Come on now. See that car? Man, how did he not blow up? That would have been so epic if he had blown up. Oh, I'm not trying to kill these people, but this thing is really hard to control at a high speed. Look at the boat is like kicking out. All right, I got a left up here. Got a left up here. Get out of my way. The cops I am trying to hit because I got to knock them out of the way and put them out of commission. I got to get them off my tail. All right. Here we go. I think we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Yes. Let's tear through here. Oh, hello. Sorry, sir. My apologies. Call Morse. All right, and this guy. Oh, do not want to tangle with the cement truck. That is the one thing that this truck will not send flying. How did he land on his tires? All right, so let's get in here. We have delivered, but we need to lose the cops. So the easiest ways to lose the cops in this situation is kind of a dark one. We take the RPG and we shoot the ground. Oh, it's our only option there. So, not our only option, but our best option. Leave me alone. I can't always talk. All right. Look at these guys freaking out. Sir, it's okay. The violence is over. You can relax. So we get in here. And boom. We got the long fin. Now, I definitely got to go to my agency. Glad I remembered. I got to go to my agency and load up. I need the ammo. I need the armor. I need the equipment to do the job, you know? So, let's return that. And I don't think I have my oppressor as my primary vehicle because I was screwing around offline. So we'll call it here as part of the service. And we will, there we go. Expand our view out, get that wide view. It's the way I prefer to play the game. I know some people like first person, which I could never understand. How can you play this game in first person? I can't do it. I'm too, I don't know, uncoordinated. What? I get like sick looking at it. That's why Halo didn't work out for me too. I was so looking forward to Halo Infinite. It was coming out on Game Pass. It's the newest generation Xbox Series X. The highest quality experience I could possibly have. I even moved my Xbox Series X up onto my TV to get that whole 4K experience for it. And I can't play that game, man. That first person perspective just kind of messes with me now. It didn't used to. I used to play Unreal Tournament all the time. But I've gotten so used to this third person perspective that I feel like I really need to play like this now. I know some people who can't handle the third person too, though. Like my one friend was saying it really makes them feel sick. Just any kind of 3D world at all. I feel like third person has been the dominant view in all these games. Like if you go all the way back to like Super Mario 64, which is one of the very first like real big like 3D games like this. Oh, you know, how much money do I have in my safe? 54,000. Nah, I can leave it. There's like 250,000 available space. And at the moment, I've only done a few security missions. I haven't even done 10 yet. So it's not like that thing is accumulating much in the way of money yet. But even Mario 64, Super Mario 64, back in the Nintendo 64 days, even that was third person too. You could rotate that camera around. In fact, in my mind, that was the first game to really, really popularize that viewpoint. So, all right, let's load up here. Combat MG. Need the equipment. Need the equipment if I'm going to do the work. Special Carbine Mark II. We seem to have plenty of ammo, actually. Given that I use these guns so much. Huh. I was kind of surprised to see the explosive rounds for the shotgun. I know I used the I used the RPG at the end of the approach vehicle mission to get away from the cops. Explosives, stickies, and proxies are all I care about. Body armor. Here's what I'm low on. Well, honestly, I wasn't that low on ammunition. I guess body armor was all I really needed. And okay, I can't tell the difference between glass and space there. All right. So okay, can my guy just walk straight? Like he always like flops around, man, when you're walking. He'll zigzag left, right, like he's drunk or something, man. So all right.
You don't have to be a government or a corporation to...
Yep. I know, Meriwether. You're here for me. Until you're not. Until you're coming after me. I find myself at odds with Meriwether a lot more than I find myself on their side. Man, can you imagine having... You know what they should do? And this would be an idea for GTA 6. I really like the Oppressor Mark II as a grinding vehicle, but it's too overpowered as a griefing vehicle. I feel like, it's way too abused. Kids just fly around, target anything, and those things cannot get away from them. The other players, obviously, Amani Tech was a great addition to the game. But I want to say in GTA 6, and when they get to their online version of it, I want to say they need to avoid it. They need to avoid that vehicle. But I hate to lose it for grinding. So I feel like the solution would be to make it so that, oh wait, I got to do my prep mission here. I'm going to save the safe code for last. So I'm going to do the fingerprint cloner first. So they can add the Oppressor Mark II into the game, but the variant of it should be that either it doesn't have weapons, so it's just used purely as a grinding device. Now, a lot of grinders would be unhappy with that because you also do use it to take out the NPCs at the places you go. So it's great for getting around the map, but it also is good for taking out NPCs from a distance with its super missiles. So, but I would like it just as something to get around the map fast. I do like that. And I can jump off it at the site and, you know, do whatever. But I kind of feel like if that were the case, then people would just use like the buzzard or something instead, because they're going to want to use the missiles to take out NPCs. So here's the other solution. How about this? The Oppressor Mark II cannot target other players. It can only target enemy NPCs. Like when you got a wanted level, it can target cops. When you're doing a mission and there's guys who are red on your radar, it can target them, but it cannot target other players. Now it can be used as the perfect grinding machine, but it cannot be used as a griefing machine, because let's face it, the people who use it as a griefing machine are completely helpless without those lock-on. Well, they're not all helpless, but the vast majority of their power, if you will, comes from the ability to lock on so easy and take out with these super missiles. If they didn't have that ability, this thing would cease to be a problem for griefing. So it can still have all its functionality as a grinding box, but it just can't be used to, you know, harass everybody else endlessly. And I think, honestly, that would be a good balance move for it. Whoa, hello. The only people who would be upset by that are people who like to use it to just harass the crap out of people. And, you know, frankly, I'm not too concerned about what makes them happy. All right, we got this guy. Love how you can just casually blow away 4 people while having a conversation about game mechanics. Isn't that nice? Only in GTA. Oh, my. All right. GTA, what a trip. Can't believe it's been out for so long. I've been playing it for so long. I don't know if I'll ever get tired of this game. Rockstar may have found the holy grail of video games here. I need something new, though. I need something like that makes me. I need something that I like as much as I've liked this game. And I don't know what it's going to take. It's going to take a world that captivates me, mechanics that are fun to play. I'll tell you, for me right now, the number one candidate for that is this Hogwarts Legacy thing that's coming. Watch some of the trailers on that. Oh my gosh, does that look good? Oh, it's like, it's this perfect rendition of Hogwarts, and it looks like you go away from Hogwarts quite a bit too. It's you know, you go over to you know, all the places they go, but you also go out in like the Forbidden Forest and all that stuff. Oops, got to take these guys out. Sorry. Now your camera's like mine, broken. So actually, I don't know if it's the camera or the I want to say it's the cam link itself that's busted for me, because the cam link itself doesn't even show up. So if it were the camera that were the problem, I feel like the cam link would still show up as a device. It just wouldn't have any signal on it. But I'm not even seeing it in the list of things that you can choose to add to a scene. So I'm guessing that that's the issue. It's that cam link. Anyways, Hogwarts Legacy, it looks like it's a really huge game. It's got a lot of game systems in it. It's set like 100 years before Harry Potter, so it's like the 1890s or something like that. And you're basically a student at Hogwarts, and you come in as a transfer. Like you're starting off as a 5th year, and so you already have a fair amount, and you get to go to these classes, and you get to develop your skills and then you've got choices to make and paths to go down. Anyway, it's really hard to actually summarize in words here. You really have to see the trailer to understand what I'm saying. It looks like a very broad in scope kind of game, where there is just a lot of stuff to do and a lot of things to consider and a lot of choices to make, and a lot of things to learn. And I love games like that. I really do. That's probably one of the things about this game that I like so much, is just how vast it is. There's so much stuff to do in here. There really is. You can just hang out in the city, you can mess around, do whatever, or you can mission. You can focus on doing your missions, your heists, your contact missions. You can do stuff with friends. You can race. You can race cars. You can race sea vehicles. You can race air vehicles. It's a very complete game. This game, there's so many different systems in it that you can take part in. So many different parts of it. When I say systems, I mean like, game systems. Somebody had to code the racing. Somebody had to code the contact missions. Somebody had to, everything in this game, somebody had to code it. You know what I mean? It's a game system, every single part of it. And so maybe I'm not saying that well when I say this game has a ton of game systems, but what I mean is there's just a really wide variety of things that you can do in the game. You're not stuck to any one role. Now, I know most people, we are creatures of habit, and we tend to, get into the things that we enjoy the most. So while there are a lot of things to do, you tend to fall into just mostly doing what you enjoy. So for me, I enjoy grinding out money. So you'll mostly find me doing stuff like this. Griefers obviously love to make people miserable. I'm not sure I understand the psychology of that, but it is what it is. And I'll wait for this guy to get to the bottom of the stairs before I take him out. And, oh, he got away from the cars. Oh, well. It's funny when they're close to the cars. I should have waited. Oh, yes. Nope. When they're close to those cars, the cars blow up when I shoot. And I actually had another chance, but I fired my rocket too early. So, all right. We will jump off here. And we'll look here. Nada. What about over here? Looking for a little blue cutting torch that I can use to cut through those bars at the sewer entrance grate under the sea out of Cayo. It's a little blue thing. It's going to be in one of these toolboxes. Nope. All right. Hello, where are you? Has anyone seen a sir? Sir, have you seen? No? Okay, well, you know what? You, sir, are not helpful, so that's for you. Enjoy. Alright, so there's only like, of course. That was literally the very last one I could have possibly looked at. So, anyways, here we go. Hey, man, that guy wasn't helping, so he deserved to get blown up. Where else am I supposed to get pleasure in this game if it's not in killing innocents? All right. All right, so it's time to get the safe code. We're going to be going to the casino to do that one. And then we can go to Cayo and get our bearer bonds. So here we go. I just realized I'm sitting here. I've got all my lighting on and stuff. Like, as if it matters without the camera on. Oh, well. I like the ambiance when I've got like my studio area like darkened and I got the lights on from the camera and stuff. That's it's a really cool ambiance to play in. It's the perfect gaming environment for me. So all right. See, I also noticed in the new version, you've got this smoke stream that comes out the back of your oppressor when you first take off. And that's fooled me a couple times because it looks like the thing's like damaged. Like, you know how it starts smoking when it's damaged? A couple times now in the new version, I've like taken off and been like, oh, wait, is my oppressor messed up? And oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just like a new effect that they put in place. The fire is definitely different in this new version too. Like that's one of those like really visibly different things. They've completely redid the fire. They've redone the smoke. I think it looks pretty good. But I don't know that it adds that much quality of life. I understand they've got a lot of missions tied to it, but I was really hoping one of the surprises in this new version was going to be that the Mile High Club would be completed. I was really hoping that, but I know there's a lot of missions tied to it, especially like even not just in online either, but like in story mode too. You've got that one mission where Franklin's got to go up and take out the construction guy or whatever at the Mile High Club construction project. So like it would have affected that too. It would have affected story mode, and I'm guessing they do not want to mess with that. And I don't blame them at all. That story's been set in stone for a long time now. Don't anyone mind me? I'm going to go up to the penthouse suite. Not sure why I needed to come down to the main floor to go back up to the penthouse suite since I entered through the roof, but we won't question it too hard. I must have just taken a wrong turn on the elevator or something. Hit a wrong button maybe. And now we can get into the penthouse here. All right. Always go to the left. And here, oh, look at this. We got the close one today. So we'll get our silenced AP pistol out. Got to get it so I can shoot right through them. There we go. Easy does it. Disarm, we'll walk in without a gun drawn so that we can walk around the party and everyone thinks we're just there to party. Now, depending on where this guy is, I might put body armor on. Oh, actually, I've got full body armor. Okay, cool. Some areas of this, it's real easy. Like when he's in here, it's simple. If he's in the office, it's also pretty easy. But if he's at the bar, then it's a little bit harder because too many people come at you. Oh, cool. He's in the office. Nice. Okay. I really kind of went slow on that. Okay, I'm getting shot already. It's okay, though. Okay, I got the code. And now I will simply... boom. There we go. I didn't realize I actually had 2 stars. I got a wanted level for that. Oh. It didn't put me outside. It put me down. What? Did you forget? Well, okay, it doesn't matter. You know what? I can still jump sessions. It's not going to stop me from doing this. Find new session. We're going back to the Kasaka. It's time to do the real heist now. Okay, we got the save codes. Let me take myself a couple sips of water here. Oh, I can't wait for the weekend. I got one more night of work tonight, and then I am off. I've been thinking about doing something different for Friday night. Maybe do a stream on Friday night, but don't make it a grinding stream. I'm thinking about maybe some like free mode shenanigans, you know, maybe do some races, maybe jump in some stuff with randoms, see what kind of fun we can have. I'm back, you know, back in the day when we didn't have all this stuff to grind, that's really what you did. I'd want to be careful not to spend too much money though, because I don't want to mess with the grind too much. I definitely want to hit $1 billion for the first time for me in this game. I know plenty of people have done it, but I would like to do it myself also. So, all right. Now I'm going to go ahead and change my Expanded radar to off. And let's do it. Okay. We got a green light, according to Pavel. Sounds like Madrazo's girlfriend. Green light, green light. Remember that when Michael and Franklin pull the house down? If you played story mode, it's one of the greatest moments in the game. It's pretty early in the game too. So we will be using the long fin. We'll be going to the North Dock, where there is some cocoa and cash on the left, which I think I'm just going to grab that. I don't know if I'm going to bother going and getting the brownie mix. We'll go with daytime, and we are ready to play. All right. So try not to run into the cliffs here, because the game, this mission always starts you off like gunning for the cliffs. It's really kind of annoying. All right. Don't know what they're doing with that and why they put that in place. So I got to be careful not to run aground on the left side. For some reason, I tend to do that on this side. I don't so much on the other side, but on the left side here, I've had some bad luck with the, oh, hello. Okay, that should be good enough. It may float back out a ways, but it'll be okay. Gotta make sure not to get seen by that like super eagle-eyed guard that is on here sometimes. All right, wait, what am I seeing? Is he here already? All right, well, that's easy. All right, so we'll get the Coca-Cola, and I'm just going to grab the cash here. I'm not going to worry about going across the water to grab the brownie mix. It's just not worth it. So between the cocoa and the 2 caches, I'll have a full loot bag. I wish I could get 2 cocos again. I haven't had that in a while. I need that's my perfect Cayo, is a bag full of 2 cocos and the pink diamond and the hard mode elite challenge. That's basically, oh, and then as much as you can possibly get in the wall safe in the office. All those things combined give you the highest payout you can possibly get in the game, in this heist, that is. So come on now, grab the cash. Boom, we got a full loot bag. So let's get to the compound and go for it. As you can see, the cash is significantly less valuable than the cocoa. I want to say if I had gone and done the cocoa and then just finished off with cash, we'd be more like 420 or something, 420,000. Did I say grab the other cocoa? I meant if we had grabbed the brownie mix. I'm not sure what I said there. I feel like I said it wrong, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'll see it on the playback later. All right. So again, if you're just watching this, I apologize for the lack of camera. Like I said, earlier I explained my cam link is broken apparently. I'm not getting a source available in OBS. I'm going to have to figure that out. But I didn't want to miss my grind because it is important to me to do these grinds on the weekdays, Monday through Thursday, and just knock them out real fast. Trying to get to that $1 billion, and I need to do it consistently every day. That's how winning is done, as Rocky said. Well, actually, he wasn't really talking about that, but one of the things that you have to do in order to succeed at anything is you need to continue trying. Obviously, there's other things on top of it, but that is one of them, is you must continue. And so the consistent effort every single day is going to do a lot more to get me to $1 billion than just doing it once in a while. You know what I mean? So it was important that I do the grind even if I didn't have a camera available to me today. But I am a little bummed out about it, and I am a little worried about it. I hope that that cam link is not fried or something. I accidentally left it in like all night, and I feel like maybe that's not so good for it. I know it's one thing I discovered too, like in the last week or so, on my streaming rig, gaming rig, whatever you want to call it, on my desktop PC. My mouse was like lagging really bad, and I had a cheap mouse, and I thought maybe that was it. But then I tried a different mouse, and I was having the exact same problem. And what I discovered was when I left the cam link plugged in and the GoPro hooked up to it, even when I wasn't like using it for anything, it was continuously streaming that 1080p 60 signal into my USB bus, and eventually it starts to like make the bus kind of like lag, like the computer has trouble dealing with signal from the mouse because it's getting so much signal from the cam link. So I started taking the cam link out of my computer when I was done streaming so that my mouse would like work normal, and that fixed it. That was the problem. But now last night, for whatever reason, I was kind of rushed, had a lot going on, and I wasn't going to be really using my computer. So I left the cam link in and just kind of forgot about it. I noticed it when I came downstairs today to start this. And real quick, I pulled it out and plugged it back in just to give it like a little restart. And once I fired up OBS, it was not available as the source. So I hope it's not busted. I hope I didn't fry it by leaving it in all night, because it was kind of warm when I went to pull it out. So I don't know. Hey, I got the gate keys. And now we've learned the lesson. We do not go after the guy through the gate. We just let him alone. Talking about this guy over here. We leave him be. Because he's not worth messing with. But this guy, we absolutely take out. Now we're going to go upstairs. We're going to get that guy upstairs. My guy seems to be moving kind of slow. Anyways, we get this guy. And we're in the clear pretty much at this point. We just need to get the money out of the safe. We do need to beat the Juggernaut. And like I said, my guy seems to be moving a little bit on the slow side. We'll grab the cash out of here. It's pretty nice. It's about 90 grand. And I don't think it's ever more than 100. So it was definitely on the higher end there. Okay, he's coming. Wow, that looked really, really painful. I'm okay. I'm okay. And down we go. And solve the fingerprint cloner here. It's one of the easiest fingerprint puzzles in this game. I mean, I guess the only other one is the casino one. I don't understand that one. That one seems way more complicated. So we got this one. We got one more print to match up. Wow, this one is like almost done. That was weird. That one looked like it was like practically done already, but it was like all just like off by one kind of. It was kind of weird. When it's only off a little bit, it makes it harder to tell because it looks like it's like already where it is. But anyways, not a big deal. The same principle still applies. You start at the top and you count one more down for each point down. So 510646. 510646. 51 06 46. Come on now. Boom. There we go. Got it. So hopefully the Juggernaut will be done with his little perimeter walk over here. He is. He's all done with it. I'm actually running a tiny bit behind. I have to watch out for this guy. Oh, yeah, he's already off on the other side, too. So, oh my gosh, my guy is like walking into everything. Can't I just walk in a straight line? Why does he always have to stumble around like he's drunk, man, when you're trying to run? All right, so we got this cutscene. I'm going to take another sip here. My man can never remember that exit button. All right. So let's get this guy here. Excuse me, I'll be needing this bike. Thank you, sir. Take some aspirin, take some goody powder. You'll be fine. Until El Rubio gets a hold of you, and then you're Panther food. Evil Knievel, buddy. Whew. There we go. Out into the water. And we are all set. We are out of here. They can't get us now. They'll never find us. We'll swim out here. There's a little whale skeleton or something on the seabed floor. As soon as we reach it, you'll see the ribs sticking up here. As soon as we reach it, we're good. There we go. So what do we get? We get full payout? I'm sure we did. I know we I know we passed that in under the 15 minutes, so let's see what we got. Actual take 1.5. A little bit better. A little bit better than when we've got tequila. Extra couple 100,000. So we're gonna get 1.6 million. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Look at us leveling up, man. Level 203 already. Another 20 levels and we'll be at the highest level I've ever been. I think like 220 220 something I think was my highest level ever. Snowblind. This screen sits here so long too. I don't know why. It's all right though. These cutscenes give me a chance to sip some water, get my voice fixed up. I feel like I'm a little hoarse, a little harsh, a little scratchy. I don't know. I mean, I feel fine. I don't feel like I'm sick or anything like that. Just sometimes I think talking, like talking for so long just kind of grates on your voice a little bit. And once again, our crew emblem is messed up on the hoodie. All the bugs that come with the new version. So let's get our oppressor, get over to the arcade, grab the safe money, and get over to the nightclub, do the sale, and then we'll see where we're at. And there's our oppressor. I'm not sure what the Simeon vehicle is right now. I'm not too concerned about it. I know I don't have a lucky wheel spin because it has not been 24 hours yet since I did it. So I'm going to skip the lucky wheel tonight. I'll save it for Friday night stream. Maybe I'll start the stream off tomorrow night with lucky wheel, assuming I do a stream tomorrow night. But if I do, I don't think it's going to be $1 billion grind. I think I'm going to try to change format. But I do need to get my cam fixed though. So, I mean, I've got a normal webcam I can use instead. I just don't like it. It doesn't look as nice. I feel like the GoPro through the cam link gives a much higher quality image. I mean, it's not important. It's just like a little corner off to the side anyway on the screen. But, you know, I'd like to put my best foot forward for you people. You know how I do. So, let's... Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot about the arcade safe. I flew right by it. Oh, I'm getting so old and absent-minded. Let's go. Let's go grab the grab the money out of the arcade safe. It's like $100,000. It's not a ton of money, but it's I do need to get it out of there so that it can start building up again is the thing. All right. Here we go. Man, I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I would have absolutely loved this arcade that I've built. Check out all my machines, man. I've got this thing maxed. Basically, there's a machine in every single spot in this place. What's up, Jimmy? We've got it completely filled. One of these days, I'm going to actually spend some time in here and play some of these games. Seeing as Rockstar went to all the trouble of coding them. All right. There we go. So we got the safe, the money out of the safe in the arcade. It's 100 grand. And actually, I need to get the money out of the safe from the nightclub as well when I get in there. They buffed that. The nightclub safe produces a lot more cash than it used to now, and I don't even bother with the popularity. I'm not a fan of the popularity missions for your nightclub. They're kind of, I don't know, like they're not that fun to do. I do like the blimp, though. I think the blimp is a cool vehicle. So let's jump up here. And go to the arcade safe. Or, I keep saying the arcade safe. The nightclub safe. Here we go. That used to just be like 3,000 at this point. Now it's like 40-some. Very good. Very good. So let's deposit this cash. Pava letting us know we can't go back yet. There is a cooldown on Cayo before I can buy the next one. So, all right. Got all our cash deposit. Look at this. We're almost up to 36 million now. What were we, like 24.5 million to start the week? So we're up like $12 million. A lot of good grinding this week. Or do we have maxed out on the main three? We do. Okay. Yeah, we are over $1 million again. So we do Cayo, then we do nightclub.
All right, so it seems like I'm not the only one worried about being caught with all this illegal stuff. Our buyer is communicating on an encrypted channel, this Sightseer app.
Okay, so I got to decode. Basically, we're going to use the Sightseer puzzles to figure out where the drops are. I don't think anybody comes after you in this one. It's just basically solving the puzzles and then... oh, and you know what? I could really use the larger radar again. There we go. Alright, knock over a lamppost while I do it. It's okay, it'll be fixed by the time I get around the block. Alright. So first drop is right here, kind of like by the mall. I do not want to go on the upper level of that thing, because I don't think this thing will jump off very easily. Might be worth trying, but not when I've got $1 million worth of product in the truck. I guess that's what makes it fun though, isn't it? Boom. Drop the first one. I ran over that guy, but, you know, I think that was his fault. Let's 53, 47, 47. I see it. Got it. Now, where are we headed? Let's look at this one on the map. Yeah, I'm going around. I'm going around by Madrazos. Actually, I'm headed the wrong way, though. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. We're fine. I can go this way. And I can take this straight out to the road that goes by Madrazo's ranch. And we'll take that around. I'm not trying to drive this thing up over the mountains. This thing does not handle mountain roads very well at all. Oh, another beautiful night in Los Santos. Look at all these people just milling around. Sorry, sir. Give Moore's a call. Maybe these guys have that augury insurance. You ever notice that? So Moore's Mutual is like the main, the insurance company in the game, but there is a building over by the freeway there called Augury Insurance. And I've always wondered if they would, you know, if they would have that play some role in the game at some point. But they haven't. It's just been a name on a building, which I suppose when you create a Metropolis map, you come up with a lot of names. So I'm also going to be working on some recorded content here, not just streamed, but like edited, recorded content. And some of the things I'm planning on putting together are going through some of the missions, like the better ways to do them, the easiest ways to do them, having some fun, maybe trolling people with, since this character that is so awesome. When I transferred this character in, I hadn't played this character in over a year. It's basically my old PS4 character, and I was able to transfer it to Xbox for the expanded and enhanced version, which is awesome. Anyways, this character owns some Arena War vehicles, so I'm thinking maybe get it out in free mode and have a little fun, a little bit of trolling, a little bit of shunt boost, a little bit of shunt boost action. It's always a lot of fun. People, if you haven't seen the Arena Wars doing the shunt boost stuff, man, you'll send their cars flying like huge distances. It's really funny to see. A lot of fun. Those vehicles, those Arena War vehicles, man, they were absolutely made for trolling people. They really were. All right, so we got this one. I got to do the third puzzle. Whoopsie. See, even after all this time, I still screw it up. All right. All right. Where is the last one? Okay. You know, I feel like this one, I think I'm gonna go. No, actually, no. I'm not exactly where I was thinking I was. I do need to go this way after all. I can come up here though, and I can cut across. I don't have to go all the way around this little construction thing. So I want to go the other way around the lake. I'm not fond of the route that the GPS has given me because it's some narrow, twisty roads there that are really easy to fall off of into the water. And this thing is questionable at best when it comes to steering and keeping control of it. So I feel like it's a little safer to go around this way instead. Come through like Sandy Shores, you know, from that side. Sunrise again. Sunrise over the prison. Haven't done the heists either. That's something I do want to do also. But that's something I think the Unprofessionals we're going to do with one of our Saturday like heists with friends. We got to finish the third act of the Doomsday. We've made an absolute mess of the first two acts. I don't know how many times we had to restart. We're reduced to playing them on easy mode at this point because we simply can't complete them on hard mode. That's why we are the Unprofessionals. But we're having a lot of fun with them and playing through them for the first time for me. Those guys actually have done them before. I have not. It's all a brand new experience for me. So we're doing it out of my facility. It's a nice break from casino heisting, which is what they were doing mostly prior to this. They did a lot of casino heists. They were just grinding that over and over. I definitely want to get them into the VIP Dre mission too, because I think that's a good one. I'm not sure how that one pays out to multiple players. Like, I've only ever done the Dre heist solo, and it's not even really a heist. I mean, it's the VIP, the agency VIP mission for Dre, basically, is what it is. I've only ever done it solo. I've never done it with other people. I know the finale pays out $1 million, but if you do it with multiple people, does it pay $1 million to everybody, or does it split that $1 million up, or does it pay $1 million to the person who like owns it, whose agency it is, and then like a lesser amount to his associates? Can he set the amount? Like, I don't know. I don't know how that mechanic works, because I've never done that multiplayer before. I really like the agency stuff. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit tedious. The one setup mission where you have to follow people in the golf cart, and you have to follow those 2 golf carts and try to intimidate them for Dre. I don't like that one. That one is annoying. But you only have to do that once. You don't have to repeat that one when you do the VIP mission for Dre again. That was just to get that whole mission was just to get the ability to get the VIP mission. It was in the story mode, it was you impressing Dre enough that he would hire you to recover his phones. But once you've done that the one time, you can always do the phone recovery mission. And like I say, it pays $1 million in the finale, which is nice. It's kind of like the second highest paying one next to Cayo. Maybe not for the time, though, because it takes a little bit longer to do. But I don't know how the multiplayer payout works for that, and I'm wondering about that. But man, if it paid everybody $1 million for the final, that would be totally worth it. That would actually make it the highest paying multiplayer job.
And the sale is made.
Yes, Tony, I know it's made. I'm the one that did it. So we pulled another cool 958 grand out of that. I'm going to like run back up to the main road because I don't have a lot of luck spawning my oppressor down here. And I don't want it. I'm afraid if I try to spawn my oppressor down here by the dock, that it's going to spawn it like on the other side of the lake or something stupid like that. So I come up here to the main road and spawn it up here, and it just seems to work a little better. The oppressor spawn is really wonky, I've noticed. So, all right, call for that. My view was zoomed in a little bit too much there. I fixed that. Oh, Martin. Oh, Martin missions are in double money this week. Those are some of my favorite contact missions. I haven't done them much. But like checkout time. And what's the witness one where the guy in the car and you got to get the briefcase from him and take it back to Martin. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the exact same mission as checkout time, but it's just the premise is a little different. I can't think of what that one's called. Something about the witness or something like that. Anyways, those 2 missions are cool. I like cleaning the cat house. That's another cool one, especially if you have a buzzard. I like the buzzard in that one. Time to get away is fun. It's where you're rescuing El Estupido. And there's a few other Madrazo missions. I haven't done contact missions in so long. It's like it's something I definitely want to get back into. I used to do those. I mean, before we had heists and everything, that was the main way to make money. You were either racing or you were doing contact missions. And contact missions were definitely the most reliable. I remember there was a time, man, when if you were playing GTA Online, you would get an invite to Rooftop Rumble like every 2 seconds. Everyone was running Rooftop Rumble. That was the one to do. Now I didn't I didn't play the game until late 2014, so I actually missed out on the early times. As I understand it, the very first like super mission was Violent Duct. Hey, you know what? Here's one of those exotic export. This is a perfect time. I know I want to do my bunker sale, but what is this? The exotic export? It should be. I want to see if this is fixed for me because it was fixed for Tylarius. Well, my radar is not flashing. This could be a good sign. We will see. So which one is this, by the way? The Chino Custom? I don't really care for this car. But whatever. I'm going to take it down to the docks and see if I can turn it in. If I'm able to turn this in, then that is good news. That means exotic exports are fixed. And I don't have to... I can start doing those again. That's one of my favorite, like, passive activities. It's hunting for these things. I've got a pattern that I fly over the map in my oppressor. And I like... This is one of those things that I like to do in free mode. Because in free mode, people will mess with you while you try to do it. And it becomes kind of a contest. Like, can I get this thing back before they stop me? So that's definitely... If this is fixed, this is going to be nice. Because I've been missing this since we got into the new version. I'm just curious to see if the turn-in thing is going to work. Because it was not. If you saw it in my previous stream, you know that when I picked up an exotic export car, my radar would start flashing like crazy. And as you can see right now, it is not. So it seems like this is working. I just hope when you get down to the docks, I hope that it works. So we will see. So if this is fixed, that's good news. Then all I got to do is fix my cam link. So I can actually have a webcam again. I'm going to come up through the city here. Might have been quicker to stay on the highway. Oh well. Crossing my fingers for this. I hope this works. That was definitely something they needed to fix. And since it was the update this past night, I'm guessing that's what they did. Although somebody was saying a couple days ago that they thought it was working. So I don't know if it was just a mini patch they threw down, and maybe just because I haven't tried to do it for a couple days because I just assumed it was broken. I mean, maybe that could be it also. We shall see. We're almost there now. And I probably could have turned right there, but it doesn't matter. Come across here. Crossing my fingers. Man, this is going to be so nice if this is fixed. I was really missing this. Come on. Such a long drive to the dock from there, though. I'm not even hitting motorcycles. That's how interested in this I am right now. Normally I hit every motorcycle I can, just as a matter of principle in this game. Don't judge. You do it too. In fact, when we play with the, when we're doing heists with friends with the unprofessionals, we actually make a game out of that. You have to call the motorcycle before you hit it. And if there's two of us driving cars along, it becomes a little contest that usually results in a really bad crash for both of us. Let's see. Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth. The anchor is on the map, on the radar, which is good. The Corona is solid. Look at that. It is solid. Nice. So will it work? Look at that. Got my reputation progress. And boom. Got my 20 grand. All right. All right. So it looks like they have fixed exotic exports. Hopefully they've also got it working all the way where, like, if you do the... Really, dude? Really? Here. You know what? Careless drivers don't deserve trucks. That's what I think. All right. I couldn't help myself, man. I couldn't help myself. So hopefully they fix that to, oh, cops, please. You're not going to catch me. Look at this. I blew up a freaking truck and I only get a 1 star. And I feel a little insulted by that. I think that was worth at least 2. So if they've fixed exotic exports, then hopefully you can do all 10 and get the 100,000 bonus as well. But again, I don't really do that one for the money so much. That's not a good, you know, if you're trying to grind $1 billion, exotic exports is not the way to do it. Definitely not. It's not very time efficient for making the money. I mean, you'll spend a couple hours getting all 10, even if you're actively searching the map the way I do. But it's one of those things that's just, well, a couple benefits out of it. You do get some money for it. I mean, not a lot, but you get some. But you also get the reputation points for Los Santos customs and for the car meet. And the reputation points, you know, unlock more stuff too. You also get those points for doing the auto repair and deliveries out of your auto shop too, which I'll definitely be doing those. But we have restrictions when we do those. I'll definitely be streaming that, like in the free mode antics. If I do the free mode stream tomorrow night, one of the things I will do is I'll do those auto deliveries in a lobby full of people, and my rule is that I have to follow the traffic laws while I'm doing the delivery. So I have to stop at the lights. I have to, you know, wait to make my turns. I have to actually drive like obeying the laws, and then see if I can get the delivery done to the destination driving that way, which takes quite a while, without somebody coming up and, you know, just effing me up. I am allowed to defend myself. If they come up and they start shooting at me, I can shoot back at them. But for the most part, I'm trying to be passive with it and just see if I can get to the destination while obeying traffic laws. And it's always a fun challenge. You get reputation points for doing that too. But the real thing about doing the exotic exports, like I was saying, is it's not for the money grind. It's not even really for the reputation grind. It is for the relaxation. It's a relaxing activity. It's fun to hunt them down. It's kind of like a treasure hunt in a way. And it's just something that I really enjoy doing. I don't know that it makes all that entertaining streaming material. Maybe it lends itself to an edited video where I show like the pattern that I fly to find them all, because I know a lot of people don't know where all the locations are, and there's like a website you can go to that's very useful for that. Maybe share that. But for myself personally, just doing it is a lot of fun. So I'm glad that they fixed that, and I'm glad that they got that working again in this version of the game. So, all right, we have done the Cayo, we've done the nightclub delivery, and now I've got a bunker delivery, and that's going to be my grind for the night. Let's see which. Please don't let it be Merryweather. Please don't let it.
Okay, we're dropping these shipments out of the way.
Sweet dune buggies. A lot of people don't like this mission. Like I've noticed when I've like tried to help people do sales in open lobbies. Okay, cool. And this is one of my favorite ones location-wise too. Favorite versions of this mission. When I try to help people with this in open lobbies, like if I join their organization and help them do the sale, I noticed that they will cancel this one a lot. And I understand it. When I first started doing bunker sales, actually, I thought that this was the worst one. I thought that this one was so hard to do. In fact, this is the one that I probably failed a few times to start with. And the problems with it, there's a few problems. First and foremost, this vehicle. This dune buggy is absolutely freaking horrible. It's so easy to lose control of it, but also it is so easy to get stuck. This thing will get stuck on a paper cup on the road and you won't be able to move it. I mean, obviously it's not that bad, but it's really a bad vehicle for trying to do deliveries off-road. And it's funny because, you know, it's an off-road vehicle. You'd think it would do really well off-road, but it does not. It's actually really, really, really horrible. So that's the first problem with it. The second problem with it are the NPCs. These guys and these dubsters that come after you, man. Their accuracy with their guns is ridiculous. They're full-on aimbots, and they will shoot you at high speed from a long way away and hit perfect on you. As a matter of fact, with that in mind, I need armor because those guys are going to be shooting me. Let's get the body armor on before they come. Okay, so those guys are crazy accurate with their guns. That's the second problem. So you got the vehicle, you got the NPC's accuracy, and then you've got the weird drop-off points, which are not like on the road, but like off a ways in weird places. And so it can be kind of hard to like figure out the best way to get to some of them. So here they are, these black dubsters coming, and you'll hear the machine guns and the screams, and you'll see me start taking hits even though I'm driving at high speed and I'm a good distance away from them. Now there's 4 waves. That was the first wave, and we've pretty much already escaped them. They're not going to be able to catch me now. So the second wave will come up, and I got to be careful when they do, because sometimes they will spawn in front of you and they will cut you off, and you do not want to be stuck standing still next to these guys. They will obliterate you in just like a second or two. So you definitely got to keep your distance from them. Now they're going to spawn the second wave. Here they are. Okay, second wave is spawned. I'm not sure where. Oh, anyway. Okay, I'm going to cut into the golf course. Like, here's another example of like a really weird placement for the drop-off. Look where this thing is. I have to come all the way out into the golf course and drop it off out here. By the way, that looks like new smoke. The drop-off point mark, that's like a new kind of smoke graphic there for the new version of the game. Did I not? There it is. Okay. So don't tell me we lost the second wave already. Really? Okay. Ooh, don't put it in the water. Okay, no, I think this is still the second wave. I do not think this is a new wave. He's going to come through there. I'm going to just take off out of here. I don't know if he can go through there or not. Nope, he turns around and goes the other way. But I think that was still the second wave. I don't think that was the third wave yet. So we're going on to the next drop. And incidentally, those dubsters that they're driving, you can use those to spawn the gold and chrome dubsters. By the way, third wave just spawned. I just went by them. And perfect example of how this thing can lose control. I just barely nicked that car, and it brought me to a complete stop and threw me like 2 lanes over. It's okay. I can recover, but it's just a good example of what I mean by, you know, this vehicle does not control very well. So I was saying these dubsters that they're driving, you don't have to kill these guys. And if you want to, you can let one follow you for a while and don't let them ever disappear. And at the end of the mission, you can grab one of those dubsters, and then you can use it to spawn like the modded dubster 2s, the gold and chrome ones, which are like the most rare ones in the game. Looks like wave 4 just spawned, by the way. But they didn't spawn in a very good place for them, which is fine with me. I got to go up this little stairway here, and they are going to be coming. Let's drop this off. If you're not familiar with the gold and chrome dubster 2, it's like one of the hardest cars to spawn. Oh, they came this way. Yep, here they are. They are all over me. You know what? I'm going to go further. All the NPCs are going to help them now. Here we go. Come on. Get through here. All right. We're getting away. My goodness. So, I think the last... Oh, that guy. He's sitting right there. I just can't seem to get through these NPCs. These NPCs are going to keep driving in front of me and basically trying to stop me. Now, I could use... I should point out that I have mines. I can drop mines and blow these dubsters up if I want to. So I'm not completely helpless to them. And, of course, I can shoot the guys, too. But I really prefer to just keep running and moving and don't stop for them. And once these guys are gone, once they despawn, if I get far enough away, that'll be the end of them. There won't be any more. Looks like they've despawned. We'll see if they stay despawned, because I'm going to be coming to a stop up here. So let me try again. Golden Chrome dubsters. Of all the cars that you can steal off the street and go and sell or go and make your own or whatever, the golden chrome dubsters are the most valuable. They sell at guys, what are you doing? They sell for like $24,000 at Los Santos Customs. And like I say, you can steal them off the street and sell them. That's the most valuable one that you can do that with. They're also the hardest to get to spawn. They spawn at Los Santos Customs, any of the 3 main locations. They only spawn between like 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. And you have to run kind of a pattern, and then pull up really slowly to, I think the final drop-off is actually down by Simeon's. Like the ammunition parking structure next to Simeon's. Yeah, that's where it is. I see it now. So those dubsters are pretty sought after by people who collect the cars. I mean, anyone who collects rare cars in this game will always have a gold and silver dubster. And you can only spawn one if you have one. And my point about the black dubsters from this mission is that those qualify. So if you take one of those black dubsters from this mission, when you get this mission, you can then use it to spawn a gold or chrome dubster for yourself after the mission is over. So it's definitely something that I've done. You know, I want to jump down, but I don't want to die. So I guess I'm just going to have to run the long way. Actually, I'm going to take one of these cars and get out of here that way. And then I'll call for my oppressor. So I know when I've started a new character and I wanted to get the gold or chrome dubster too, I've usually used like a bunker, like this bunker mission to get it afterwards. So it's very useful. Not everyone knows about that. There we go. We're done. Now I can call for my oppressor. Vehicles, request personal vehicle. All right. So anyways, as you see, that mission is not really that hard. It's just you need to learn it. You need to learn where the drop-offs are, get used to the little off-road place, that sort of thing.
Look at that. All deliveries received. Now
All right. So the bunker sale is done. The nightclub sale is done. The Cayo is done. And actually, I don't even need my oppressor, do I? Actually, no, because I can just spawn back into my Kasaka to, did I get the message? I should have gotten a message by now from Pavel. Yep, okay. Cooldown is done, so I'm just going to jump sessions and get back into my Kasaka. There we go. I'll take this opportunity to grab another sip of water. Once again, I apologize for no camera today, but yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with that cam link. Not showing up as a usable device, so I just had to stream without it today. What I should probably do is set up my normal webcam as a secondary source that I can activate if necessary, if the cam link's going to give me trouble. That would probably be smart. Wouldn't hurt to have a different camera angle either anyways. Hadn't really thought about that. So let's go buy the next Cayo. And actually, since I'll be starting off the next grind with the scoping out the island, I turn off my expanded radar because I need the smaller radar for that anyways. And let's buy it. And what do we got? 25,000. Hard mode active, baby. There we go. And we are just about, look at this, 36,993. Actually, you know what? I've got 20 grand in my pocket from doing that exotic export. So let's just deposit that. And we just spent 25 on the Cayo too. So, I mean, we were over, but this way I can make it official. Look at that, guys. 37 million we're now up to. We were at what, like 34 when we started? We're a long way. At the beginning of this week, we were at like because over the weekend I had bought the agency and the auto shop and stuff. We were all the way back down to like 24.5 million on Monday. So today's Thursday, 3 days later, and we are back up to 37 million from 24. We are going to hit $1 billion. It's not going to be, it's not a question of if, it's a question of just when. How long will it take? You know, how willing am I to keep grinding Cayo over and over, you know, and keep knocking it out. And I definitely got to get those 200 agency security missions done too, so that I can have the max value coming into the safe in the agency. That's another big part of it too. After you've done, well, first of all the payouts from the security missions themselves, I want to say on average they pay a range like anywhere from 30,000 to 60 some thousand. Okay, so let's just say that the average payout of the security missions is 50,000. If you do 200 of them, that is $10 million right there. So that's actually 1% there of the billion itself. But then once you've done those 200 missions, you start, your safe in your agency starts generating $20,000 every 48 minutes, every in-game day, 48 minutes. So it's absolutely worth it. Then part of the grind with the AFK becomes just getting the money out of there too. So between the agency safe and the arcade safe, you get 350 grand. And then the nightclub safe, which has been buffed in this version of the game, it used to just be like $3,000 after my AFK grind. Now it's coming in at like 40,000. I mean, you're walking away with almost 400,000 in safe money every day, on top of the nightclub and the bunker sale, which is $1.2 million. And then you got Cayo, which nets you around $1.5 million typically, unless like me, you start getting tequila over and over again, and then it's $1.4 million. But you're looking at, you know, a very doable $3 million a day without even really playing that much. Well, it'll take a while to do the 200 security missions. That will take a couple weeks to do, because I'm not going to sit and bust those out. I mean, I'll bust those out maybe a few at a time. But the point is to get those up to 200, and you only have to do that once. You don't have to keep doing them after that. The safe stays at that level of production after that. So let me retire from my CEO here. And all right, guys. Well, again, I'm so sorry about the lack of cam today. I will get that fixed. If I have to, I'll just go back to the regular webcam, but hopefully I can get that cam link thing fixed. I'm a little concerned about that. If that thing is busted, you know, that's like $130 card. It's not a card. It's like a USB stick that has an HDMI input on it, but that's like $130 piece. So it's like 2 years old. So I know it's not in warranty. So hopefully it is not broken. Hopefully it was just acting funny today or something. So we shall see. Anyways, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun. If you did, of course, please leave a like and a subscribe. It's very much appreciated. And